Hello, 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 and welcome back to my channel. Today is Saturday. So that means it's time to have a little fun because we've been a little serious lately. And, sometimes we got to plug some fun videos in there every now and then. So, you know what that means? Sorry, this is driving me crazy. It means it's time to talk about catfish. Oh, those lovely catfish. And like I said before, I'm not talking about those catfish that you like to put in some cornmeal and throw in some hot grease with some Old Bay seasoning, hot sauce, maybe a little lemon and tartar sauce, however you like your catfish, because as Tabitha Brown says, that's your business. I'm talking about the catfish that MTV made a whole TV show about. We talking about those kind of catfish. But not even really the kind of catfish that you see on MTV. These kind of catfish are much more damaging because they involve romance scams on dating websites, and they are after your bank account. They're after your assets. They're after your real estate. They're after your life savings. They're after your 401k. They're after your stocks and bonds. They want it all. And they usually go after middle-aged women, retired women, widows, lonely people, people that are desperate for attention. They're desperate for companionship. And people that have worked their whole lives, maybe got some inheritance, maybe they live on Social Security, maybe they don't have much, but they want it all, no matter what it is. Could be your disability check. They want it. And they're going to get into your heart and mind any way they can to make sure they get it. So, I had a couple more. I'm pretty sure I got a whole lot of catfish in my inbox, honey, but these two just popped up recently and just floated around at the top of the box and caught my attention. So I thought, let me go ahead and make a little video so I can educate whoever happens to pop by and see the video and hopefully save someone a little heartache and a little bit of money. Because let me tell you about something. I spent a big chunk of my life in the financial industry and a large time going after fraud rings, international fraud rings. I know how people like to swindle you out of money, and I have a whole background in it. So I'm hoping that you trust me in what I say today. So not only do I like to talk about affairs of the mind and heart and the way narcissists like to come in and rock your world and the way, people like to abuse innocent victims, but I like to talk about financial crimes too. And this type of event involves everything I like to talk about. So what better place to talk about it than here? And hopefully I can help someone. So, at this point, let me just tell you, I'm still logged into some dating sites. At this point, I've pretty much given up on finding. I'm not gonna find my soulmate on there. I said on previous videos, I'm not gonna find my soulmate during COVID in my living room or my hallway. I'm probably not gonna find them at Whole Foods searching for my little organic and vegetarian items. But I ain't gonna find them on the internet either. At this point, it's just kind of fun to be on there and see what kind of people you'll come across, and then I can educate whoever wants to listen on the kind of people you come across on the dating website, because there's some interesting characters on there. All right, well, I don't want to take up your whole day. You happen to watch this today. It's beautiful weather, by the way. I'm in the Midwest, and it does not feel like December. I don't know who's playing a trick on us, but that just put me in a good mood, honey. And after I'm done recording this video, I'm about to hit the streets. But before I do, let's talk about what jumped into my inbox. A little catfish. Today's catfish. All right, let's talk about it. first one up for bid. This gentleman, nice looking gentleman, within 10 years of my age group, on the upward range, but very nice looking, mature looking gentleman. I did not bother doing a reverse image search on these guys because I already know they're catfish. I would stake, I bet you lunch, a nice lunch that they catfish. I don't even need to waste my time doing a reverse image search, but maybe for kicks and giggles, if I'm bored one day, I will. But anyway, this is the first one up for bid. Okay. He's 6'1". Now, the other day he was in Oakland, but today he's in Park Windsor Hills, California. Mind you, I'm nowhere near California. Why he's looking and inboxing me in the Midwest, that's a red flag, first of all. But the other red flag is you'll notice that these catfish like to change their location quite frequently because they're fishing in different ponds. So like they'll constantly be changing their locations so they can keep their pool of options wide, right? Well, he's in neither one of those places. But let me continue. He's in the military. Isn't that nice? He has an associate's degree. He's a single man actively looking for a relationship or a woman for long term. He has hazel eyes, which, by the way, his eyes are not hazel, but that's what he said. He's Christian. Oh, how convenient. Because I'm Christian. In my profile says I'm Christian, so that's nice that he's Christian. Here is his about section. Luckily, excuse me, I'm still dealing with this sinus thing, maybe because the weather's so crazy. But anyway, I work in the U.S. military, and I'm currently on deployment here in Kabul, Afghanistan, that is. So he ain't even in California. He is in Afghanistan. But let me let you in on a little secret. He ain't there either. I don't know where he is. He might be in Indonesia. He could be in Africa. He could be in Taiwan or Hong Kong for all I know, honey. I don't know. He might be in Russia. He could be in my backyard. I don't know where he is, but that's what he said. That's what he said. He's in Kabul, Afghanistan. But I'm going to tell y'all about that when I'm done with these profiles. All right. I'm a very open-minded person, someone who accepts people as they are. I'm a fair individual who adapts to changes in life and enjoys life to the fullest, and looking to meet the woman that I can spend the rest of my life with in good times and in bad times as well. A woman that can love and cherished with all my whole being and heart. And I pray to God Almighty that he will provide me with that kind of a woman someday in my life. I pride myself in being honest and most trustworthy. I seek that in a mate, someone who is compassionate yet understanding, who has a calm demeanor and a great personality. Now, I'm going to tell you something. These catfish always put in their profile how honest and trustworthy they are and how important it is to find someone like that in a mate. Every last one of them says that. They really want to stress and plant that seed in your mind. They are honest, trustworthy people. So they would never lie to you. They are so hilarious. All right, lifestyle. I don't smoke, I drink socially, I don't do drugs. I'm somewhat ambitious, and I don't have kids. You are old and don't have no kids. Oh, that's pretty nice. Somewhat ambitious, but you've been in the military for 69 years. Sounds pretty ambitious to me. Oh, if you say so. And you're being pretty ambitious when you're searching all over the online dating website all the way across the world for a woman to be serious with. That's pretty ambitious if you ask me. Okay, but I digress. He's the youngest of 2 kids. He would not date a smoker. And he would date someone with kids. Conversation starters. Be honest with me, please. Life is too short for the games. He wants you to be honest, and he's very honest. And he is in Kabul, Afghanistan. All right, on to the next. Oh, this is what he said to me. Hi, how are you? Your smile caught my attention. Do you care for a chat? My name is Lawrence. I bet that's what your name is. Next one, up for bid, says to me. His name is Grant. He wants to grant your wishes. I just made that up, but that's probably where he got that from, because that ain't his name. Hello, beautiful. How are you doing? It's always, very nice, polite, nothing disrespectful, because they want to get your attention. They want to make you fall in love. They want to put that love bombing on you. Excuse me. I am just in rare form today. Okay. Now this guy actually looks like he used his real pictures. Because one of the pictures he has, he's in like African clothing. So I don't want to say he's probably in Nigeria. And these look like him. And like they look like pictures of somebody in Africa. Well, he's not. He's not. He's pretty decent looking. So that was a pretty bold move for him to just use his real pictures. Or maybe he used pictures of his brother or cousin or something. Oh, but on his profile, his name is Earl. So he went from Grant to Earl. Well, that was nice. Grant and Earl. But we know neither one of those is his name. And his tagline is, hello and be respectful. Okay, we're going to be real respectful. Now, he's in Fresh Meadows. That's where he is today. I'm going to have to look at this one tomorrow and see where he's at. Because I don't even know what Fresh Meadows is. Sounds like an air freshener. And it might be. I don't know what that is. It's nowhere near me. It's probably in Iowa or something. I don't know. Okay, but I digress. He is a U.S. Navy corpsman. That's what he is. He's the single man actively seeking a relationship, seeking a woman for long term. He's interested in guns, Netflix, morals, value, respect, honesty, trust, love, and family. That's what he's interested in. He has brown eyes, black hair, athletic body, non-religious, and he's a Pacific Islander. He's not a Pacific Islander. That is so funny. Like, do they even read this stuff that they put in here? It's so crazy. Now, this guy, about Grant, Earl, whatever his name is, or John, Fred, whatever his name is today. Excuse me. He wrote a whole novel. Like, you could make a whole soap opera based on what he wrote. This is crazy. This is just crazy what he wrote. He wrote, here comes a little about my background. I am the only son and child of my late parents. My mom was from Houston. They met in school while my dad was studying in University of Houston. Their relationship resulted in marriage, and later I was born. My mom was so attached to her family when my father died, she went back to Houston. And I was in high school, and I refused to go with her to Houston. My mother was sustaining me. This is how Americans talk, by the way. Just want y'all to know. She was sustaining me until I became stable and graduated. I'm going to try to get through this. I have been in the military, bossy. But my happiness is that by the end of year, I will be back home and lifestyle will change to normal. And on a national assignment, I have been in Afghanistan for so long now, but I have tried to visit home a few times. Outside a professional soldier, am a civil engineer, so much into building, and I intend to go back to construction after my assignment by middle of this year. I live a very simple life and am very easygoing. I see the world with a very beautiful heart. I try as much as I can to make my society and environment very habitable for me, and I adjust easily. I love to smile and laugh. I love comedy. Yes, honey, you love comedy. Like you should be a stand up comedian. Sorry, I'll keep going. I love comedy and family movies. I don't keep too many friends. My work and business make me busy and I like it. The thought of you, whomsoever that's reading, is already filling my mind. I cannot spend a minute without being thankful of you. But I will allow time to take care of everything. Tell me little more about yourself, your hobbies, your favorite colors, your travel experience, and places you have been, to what kind of food you like. Maybe seafood? The size of your shoe. I am easygoing, down to earth, modern, and positive man with a good character and very kind, open, sincere, and general nature. I believe that open communication is the foundation of any relationship. I want to have one with you. That is why I keep writing. This is all new to me, and I am trying to express myself as much as I can. I love to carry on with my life no matter what the day brings. I think that with a smile, any problem seems to be easier and a day brighter. That is why I always try to stay optimistic. I am always loyal, reliable, sensitive man, and that I am fun to be with. I believe that true love exists, and I hope to find it someday with someone that won't want the same thing that I do. Someone I can grow old with. I would like to meet loving, sincere, caring, tender, and responsible woman who is willing to start a new chapter in her life because we all have past. This will never work if we dwell on our past. I will love to build a happy and long-lasting relationship. The beauty and essence of a good relationship is when you feel completely comfortable with your counterpart. My heart just keeps going. Where does it stop? Okay, I keep going. My heart is open for a friendship and serious relationship. I am sweet, joyful, and home-oriented man from a nice family with good values. I like having walks in the street, in the nature, at the riverbank, and most of all, at the seaside, which always brings me beautiful fantasies. I'm sorry. I am kind and tender, very attentive, able to listen and understand. I am eager to create a loving atmosphere in my own future. Family together with a decent and reliable partner. I want to bring her happiness and joy every day we will live together. Attentive, calm, serious, and diverse interests and good sense of humor. I am extraordinary, unique, but with some average facets. I am a hopeless romantic. Laugh. I enjoy cuddling up on a couch with someone whom I have strong feelings for. Pardon me about that. I am sensitive, sentimental, compassionate, and caring, and can be moved by tears by something highly emotional. I am here to broaden my opportunities to meet someone, but at the same time, I'm very content with where my life is now. I am not troubled by my past life. I hope being in a good relationship will be icing on the cake. I love easygoing, pacific and quiet people who are not full of themselves. I even like people who are a bit clumsy and unsure. It reveals a genuine human side. Oh, how charming. I believe that perfection does not exist, and I am not expecting it because, believe me, I am not perfect. But I always try to be good. I get along fine in any social setting, but since I am shy and tend to be uncomfortable around most people, I tend to prefer the comfort of my own little space where I evolve freely and don't have to prove myself to people who are usually judgmental and who don't really care. I'm getting tired of trying to fit in. I'm a man of few words. What? You're a man of few words. I think it's nighttime now, and I'm still reading your about section. I digress. I'm a man of few words and often prefer silence to words and noises, unless it's Mother Nature's noises. I like traveling, walking, biking, hiking, swimming, camping, canoeing, listening to music, drawing, building plans, artworks, etc. County drives, photography, amateur, movies, music, searching interests and educational information, playing cards, going for walks, spending quiet time at home with my dog, and also fishing and camping. I used to house a housekeeper here too. I am an honest, trustworthy, and kind hearted person and looking for someone that has the same values. There goes with the honest. Looking for another honest person, planting that seed. I believe to build a relationship, it takes a lot of work, and I believe you cannot do that seeing someone just once or twice a week. And I like to spend a lot of time with the special person in my life. That is all I have to say for now, but I am looking forward to a great friendship. I think it's bedtime now. He doesn't drink. He drinks socially. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't do drugs. He's ambitious. I must say, that was very ambitious of him to write all that. He doesn't have kids. He does have pets. Well, that's good. He was consistent because he said he had a dog. I'm a free thinker. I speak other. Yeah, you do speak other. I don't know what you were just speaking. You was on a whole nother planet with that about me section. His longest relationship's over 5 years. He's an only child. He would date a smoker, someone with kids. Conversation starters. What can you describe to be your best asset? Again, I literally need to drink a whole gallon of water. You know what? Hold on a second. I'm about to have an asthma attack after reading that whole about section. Who told this dude to do that? Scammers, you don't have to write all that. You save all that for whenever you get, a catfish, someone catches you on the hook. Then you start writing all that. You don't need to write all that on your about section. Just write, what the other guy wrote. I'm a very honest and loyal person, and I'm looking for another honest and loyal person. And I'm stationed in Afghanistan. That's all you gotta say. You don't need to say all that other stuff. You wait for that. Then you can copy and paste your dissertation in the inbox to your 400 people that you're talking to. A little tip on how to scam people. Okay, now I just want to share with you guys, okay? If you are getting these types of solicitations, hold on a second. If you're getting these types of solicitations, I can't even talk now because that winded me so bad. In your dating profile inbox, please do not respond. Don't. This person is not real. They are catfish, okay? Look. Internet scams warning. The U.S. Embassy. Can you see that? The U.S. Embassy in Afghanistan, scam alert. Okay? I'll link this in the description section. I'm not going to read all this because, you guys can read. But I'll just say that the U.S. Embassy Kabul frequently receives inquiries from people who have been victimized by internet scammers. These scams are attempts by con artists to convince you to send them money by developing a friendship, romance, or business partnership online, and then exploiting that relationship to ask for money. There is a whole article by the U.S. Embassy.gov. Okay, scam alert. I know you guys see that. So Kabul, Afghanistan, they made a whole entire scam alert about it. Huge red flag. You don't need to meet nobody in Afghanistan, honey. Okay? And a person on top of that, if that's not bad enough, they're inboxing you on a dating site. They're not even in your same area to begin with. These people are not in my area. One says he's in Oakland one day, and then he's in another part of California, and then he turns around and says he's in Afghanistan. And like I said, I don't know where he is. He could be in a sweatshop in India somewhere. I don't know where that man is. I don't even know who he is. That's not his picture. The other guy might be using this picture because he's not a Pacific Islander. It's just too much. Please, if you see Afghanistan mentioned in any of this, there's not even that many people deployed in Afghanistan right now. Please, just report it to the dating site you're on and block them. Do yourself a favor because they're going to get, slime their way into your life, and then they're going to start making up excuses after they've love bombed you to death and get you sucked in, hoovered in, and then they're going to start making up excuses of why they need money from you. And then you're going to be sending them iTunes gift cards and wiring money or Western Union money to Nigeria. Just don't do it. Leave it alone. Put your phone down, put your laptop down, and back away slowly. Okay? I just want to tell you, don't do it. I don't care what kind of picture they got up there, even if they look real cute and look like, somebody you really want to talk to, it's not real. That's why I wanted to come and say that. All right, I've had enough fun today. It's time for me to get outside. Now that I spent a whole afternoon reading all that to you guys. If you're still here, thank you for sticking around. It was funny to me. I just had to get on and have a little bit of fun. I'm sure I'll be back with more chronicles from the dating websites. And no, I did not respond to these clowns. I don't like going to the circus. So, thanks for listening. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or you've had an experience like this, feel free to share below. And also, hey, like, subscribe, share, whatever you need to do to spread the knowledge and awareness, because that's what we want to do, right? Thanks for stopping by. Have a wonderful weekend, morning, noon, night, day, or whenever you're looking at this. Whatever it is, just have a good day. Have a good time. Smile, be happy. Let the stress go. I know it's hard, but hey, we only get one life. And just be glad you woke up this morning. Thanks, and you have